Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know as you jumpstart your day. I'm Diego Castro. More Filipinos in Sudan are seeking repatriation amid military tension. The Foreign Affairs Department said around 300 Filipinos in Sudan want to go home. In total, there are over 600 Filipinos in the country, but only 156 have complete documents. 3 Filipinos were among the first civilian evacuees from Sudan carried out by Saudi Arabia. The Philippine government is appealing to Egypt to welcome Filipinos in the country.
Yung mga naiiwan na kababayan sa Sudan, hindi ako magboboda sa inyo. Siyempre, gera to, kaya hindi sila masaya. At nakakaawa nga yung iba pag makita ko yung mga messages na buti naman, may internet pa, no? At may kuryente at minsan nawawala. Pero pinapadala kami ng messages, pati yung embassy, yung isa sabi, parang iniwan siya ng amo niya doon. Yung amo niya basta umalis, para siyang pusa daw or aso na iniwan lang doon. Pero ang maganda naman, walang casualty. Walang casualty at walang injuries.
Ahead of his meeting with U.S. President Joe Biden next week, President Bongbong Marcos underscores the need for the Mutual Defense Treaty between the Philippines and the United States to evolve. Marcos notes that the defense cooperation between the two nations need to be strengthened, especially with developments concerning security in the region. The President said the MDT and the Visiting Forces Agreement will be among the topics that he will discuss with Biden during his official working visit to Washington in May.
We have to evolve it. It has to evolve. Dahil nag-i-evolve din. Kailangan ina-adjust din natin yan. Dahil meron din talagang evolution, may nagbabago rin sa sitwasyon na hinaharap natin dito sa South China Sea, sa gitna ng mga pangyayari, sa Taiwan, sa North Korea, lahat itong mga na medyo umiinit ang sitwasyon dito sa atin.
Marcos adds that the Philippines is concerned about disputes in the region, citing the need to work together to prevent tensions from building up. The bilateral meeting between Marcos and Biden will be conducted in light of the expansion of the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement or EDCA by adding 4 more sites, 2 of which are facing north towards Taiwan.
Ngayon, medyo mabibigat na usapan, medyo nagkakabitawan ng mga maanghang na salita na eh. The United States has always been our partner in terms of the special relationship between the Philippines and the United States. So, yun ang pag-uusapan namin.
Newly appointed PNP Chief Benjamin Acorda vows to continue internal cleansing efforts in the police force. Acorda, who formerly served as Director for Intelligence, said in a speech on Monday that he wants PNP personnel to be regarded as, quote, vanguards of peace. Acorda declared that under his watch, the PNP will seek to ensure a safe and economically stable community. He adds that he would make sure no member of the force would be involved in the illegal drug trade. The new top cop describes his own approach to the drug problem as, quote, holistic in prevention and aggressive in operations.
My stand on anti-illegal drugs is clear. No police should be involved in pushing, using, or whatever means of illegal drug trade. You will be charged and removed from the service. This is my warning to each and every one of you.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on the One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. Water levels in 4 of Luzon's major dams continue to drop. These are the Angat Dam in Bulacan, the La Mesa Dam in Quezon City, the San Roque Dam in Cordillera, and the Caliraya Dam in Laguna. As of yesterday morning, water level at Angat is at 196 meters, over 15 meters below the normal high water level of 212 meters. La Mesa's water level, meanwhile, dropped by almost 3 meters. San Roque Dam by over 44 meters and Caliraya by 1.24 meters. Pag-asa explains that aside from the high heat, another reason for the lower water level is the increased water consumption, also caused by the hot weather. Note that 97% of water consumed by Metro Manila comes from the Angat Dam. The State Weather Bureau is expecting water levels to climb slightly once the rainy season comes by May or July. However, they warn that the expected El Niño phenomenon could again cause water levels to drop.
Kung tayo po ay halimbawa nasa critical area yung ating lugar, magkakaroon po tayo ng tinatawag na mga drought. Yung interruption is magiging grabe. Ngayon lang, di ba, meron na tayong naririnig, may mga rotational na parang water interruption, no? Siguro mas magiging matagal siguro kung talagang bababa yung level ng ating pong mga pinagkukuhanan ng tubig.
President Marcos is now calling various government agencies to prepare for the looming El Niño. Marcos says among the government's preparatory measures include the creation of the Office of Water Resource Management under the Office of the President. Marcos is also eyeing the use of so-called collection pools to weather the effects of an El Niño-induced drought.
Hindi naman masasabi na yung Pilipinas ay kulang sa tubig. Pagka bumuhusan tubig dito, talagang sobra-sobra. Ang kailangan lang natin gawin, kolektahin natin yun. Kapag dumating ang drought, kapag dumating ang El Nino, meron tayong pagkukuhanan.
Amid the sweltering heat, the government is now studying proposals to bring back school breaks to April and May. Meantime, students and teachers are finding ways to literally keep their cool this dry season. Brian Basa with the story.
Sa open field na ito ng Lutukan Integrated National High School sa Sariaya, Quezon, pinag-exam ng isang guro ang kanyang mga estudyante. Natatakpan sila ng lilim ng gusali at hindi rin sila tabi-tabi. Nagawa raw ito ni Teacher Jong dahil nakita niyang init na init ang mga estudyante niya sa loob ng classroom.
Para hindi paypay ng paypay yung mga bata ko, ay para makapag-focus din at medyo malilim naman dun sa labas. Kaya ang ginawa ko sa kanila, tara labas.
Noong una, ayaw pa raw lumabas ng mga estudyante. Pero kalaunan, nagustuhan din nila ang ganitong setup.
So, mas presko sa kanila. O nung tinanong ko sila after the exam, ano kumusta exam ninyo? Mas okay sir pag nasa labas, medyo nakapag-isip sila.
Sa isang eskwelahan sa Mandaluyong, may mga estudyante ring hindi maiwasang magpaypay. Si Teacher John, malaking tumbler na ang dala, pamatin uhaw.
Always bring pamaypay at saka drink water talaga. Yun lang talaga para iwas dehydration.
Sa Mamburao Central School naman sa Occidental Mindoro, hindi muna required mag-uniform ang mga estudyante at guro. Pinapayagan silang magsuot ng preskong damit para makatulong sa mainit na panahon. Sabi ng Department of Education, nasa mga eskwelahan ang diskarte kung paanong matutugunan ang pagkatuto ng mga mag-aaral sa kabila ng matinding temperatura.
We have to balance, no? We also have to think about yung kalusugan ng ating mga learners.
Pero para sa Teachers Dignity Coalition, kailangan na ng pangmatagalang solusyon sa problema.
The long-term solution would be, well, a hiring of more teachers, no, a building of more classrooms, no, and lowering ng ating class size, no, and of course ventilation system sa ating mga eskwelahan.
Dapat din daw paikliin ang oras sa classroom para hindi mainitan ng mga estudyante pagtanghaling tapat.
Basta kung sa tingin natin ay pwede pa, hindi naman mag-suffer yung mga bata, no. Wag lang naman mawalan ng face-to-face classes yung ating mga mag-aaral.
Sabi naman ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos, pinag-aaralan na ng gobyerno na ibalik sa Marso ang bakasyon ng mga estudyante. Inurong kasi sa June hanggang July ang summer break nung magsimula ang pandemya.
Marami nga nagsasabi, pwede na tapos na yung lockdown. At karamihan na ng eskwela, face-to-face na. Palagay ko, yung diskusyon na yan, madidesisyonan yan very soon.
Nagbabalita mula sa Frontline, Brian Basa, News 5.
President Bongbong Marcos leads the send-off ceremony for Filipino athletes competing in the 2023 Southeast Asian Games. In his speech, Marcos Jr. expressed gratitude and vowed to provide support for the Philippine delegation. The country placed fourth in the 2021 SEA Games held in Hanoi, Vietnam, with 52 gold medals, 70 silver, and 105 bronze. This year, over 800 Filipino athletes will compete in more than 600 events in Phnom Penh, Cambodia from May 5 to 17.
Dadala kayo ng dangal sa Pilipinas. Tignan na lang ninyo, lahat ng mga champion natin that have gone out onto the international stage, that have made a name for themselves, and all they have done is bring glory to the Philippines.
And that's it for this hour. Join us again at 7:45 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Diego Castro. We are One News. All sides, all the time.